Howdy folks, Justin here. Welcome to part 2, the final part of our Spellsword Arena run, capping off Spellsword Week. The list so far, including the 3 cards we've gotten from winning those games, is on the left. We're not going to update it every time, both because I'm awful with the computer and I don't think I could do that very quickly, and because this video will probably be over fairly soon. So, Spellsword Week, when we're 2 losses in, we will play against the Spellsword AI to really finish off Spellsword Week. So for right now, we're going to play against Scout. After my the last one I filmed of Soul Arena, where I lost on turn 2 to the Crusader, I'm a little traumatized, and I'm not real excited to have a rematch like that. When you summon a keyword here, friendly creatures gain its keywords. Oh man. Well, I wish I could give everything drain, but I feel like I'm just playing that turn 1. Yeah. Yep, there we go.
Ready for anything.
That's alright.
What have we here?
Thieves Guild Recruit, that's cool. We will go ahead and lay down our Highwayman over here. Ooh, Guard and Regenerate. Never mind.
It's nothing personal.
Excuse me, I got a cough for just a second.
The waters of life.
Got a little bit of a cold going on, unfortunately. So yeah, this all looks pretty good so far.
There is a toll
It's nothing
for this road.
personal.
It's the most well-protected Regini Highwayman I've ever had.
Revive.
Oh crap. Oh, there goes the fun. I guess Piercing Javelin, top deck. Oh, Venom Tongue.
My claws are sharp and thirsty.
Holy crap, this is ridiculous.
It's nothing personal.
Alright. This is a cool lane. I don't know that I've had this one before, actually.
I draw power from these trees.
Our opponent's off to Ramp Town, so we're actually not doing very well, despite the fun shenanigans we're getting into here. Things don't look great. They look a little bit better now, though, actually. I am just going to go ahead and swing, and then I'm going to play the Tiger, and hopefully just get into some really crazy stuff next turn with Dwarven Armaments. Tazcat. Alright. Well, our creatures do have so there is that. And, yeah. Okay. So let's figure this out. We're going to have to Piercing Javelin that, I think. And, play Scouting Patrol.
Your orders.
And we'll go ahead and dump Mud Crab. So, we're not in a bad state. This is the ruler of the marsh. I should have showed more deference to His Majesty. Alright.
Feed and flee.
Yeah, go ahead and break a rune for us, please. Thank you. Auradon Paladin.
I draw power from these
Hist
trees.
Spear. Okay. Well, I think we're just going to clear off as much of this crap as we can.
I hear and obey.
This. And this. We'll go ahead and lay down, I guess, our Templar. Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Into the breach.
Probably should have swung first, but you know, it's interesting. I feel like talking out loud while I play and while I record has really increased my game in almost every respect. But there are a couple respects where I play considerably worse, just because I'm not paying nearly enough attention. So I think that Dwarven Armaments on our 5. Ooh, how good is this? Can we? Is there anything we can put that with? Yeah, we're doing this.
I am a child.
Sounds pretty good.
Darkness.
Yeah. Alright, that's pretty cool. Nest of vipers over there.
Chaos.
Alright. Yeah, I'm a little confused, but yeah, alright. So we have lethal. Assuming no prophecy shenanigans, our dwarven armaments should max us out here, but we'll see what happens.
Your pain is delicious.
Yeah, we're just gonna go for it.
Your pain is delicious.
I think it's actually smarter to swing for 5 than to just swing for 6.
Your pain is delicious.
Sweet. All right. Well, that was an interesting lane, given all those keywords. Just like the the last game we played, where we drew a card every time we summoned a creature with 4 power. Our deck is actually seems a lot better suited for that than I would have ever anticipated it was.
Go the spoils.
Sapper. I mean, I love Drain against in solo AI, solo arena versus AI, whatever you want to call it. I really think Drain is great against a lot of these decks. And the rest of these cards are pretty crappy, so we'll take Sapper. Combined with our couple of equipments too, it's pretty good. Alright, these two are probably... I mean, this is probably just awful to play against. This could be awful. This could be bizarre. So let's go with the bizarre one, just so we get a chance to play against everything. Playing against the Smith. Oh, this is probably not fun at all. So our plan is to lose this, go win another one against someone else, and then get that card that steals equipment. Crowd favorite. We got a Mud Crab, we got a Highwayman. We'll keep those two. My captain. Alright, yeah, Sapper seems like a great way to answer that.
It's like you're not trying.
I am trying.
And dust,
What are you talking
I
about?
move as a shadow.
Yeah, alright, so just a Mud Crab, which is
It's nothing
a little bit of a bummer. But we'll go ahead and put that over there, just so we can try to contest whatever's happening in that lane. Plunder, okay. So we can get ahead on board here with our Rajini Highwayman and his
It's nothing
sapping crab friends. Red has charge creatures, so I think that's probably the place to put that.
Blade and a soft throat.
Okay, I like your survivalist. Alright, let's draw a card. That could come in pretty handy soon.
It's nothing personal.
Claws out.
Alright, claws out. Yeah, that's a pretty good card. So, we're going to just play our North Point Captain. So the guard creature soaks up the hit, and then we can get some value from Cloudrest Illusionist. Illusion Shield. Alright, now we're hoping to get value from Piercing Javelin. Come on, this isn't necessary.
By dawn and dusk, I move as a shadow.
Not necessary at all. So all our creatures are going to die attacking into that thing. What's our plan? Let it happen? Race? Doesn't seem like a good plan.
It's nothing personal.
Well, relying on U-Shield draw seems like a weak game. So we're going to... Yeah, we're going to race. We are off to the races.
We are ready.
You know, we have Night Shadow next turn. I think Night Shadow is probably pretty difficult for this deck to handle.
Feel my
If he just goes face here, you know, there's a good chance we draw our prophecy. Not a good chance, but there's a chance we prophecy our Piercing Javelin. Actually, it looks like instead we're just dead, which is always a bummer.
I am a child.
Alright. Well, let's
It's
see what we
nothing
can do
personal.
here.
No mercy.
See if we can't make something happen. Oh, no, he's going to hit us for 19. Alright. Well. What are you going to do? So we just got hit for 19 by an Alakir Survivalist that we couldn't answer. We probably should have seen that coming, but I don't know if there's anything we could have done differently. We'll play against... Alright, we'll try to find something funny to cap this off. So we're going to go against the Crusader, the Rune Slayer. I hope it's not my runes that get slain, but more than likely is. kind of wacky shenanigans. A gladiator ready to face me. Alright, so this is harder than the last one actually, which is not where we want to be because as you may recall, the last match did not end well at all. Again, Sapper coming in real handy. Sorry, my phone just beeped at me. Rift Thane, okay.
I will push them back.
Well, Kvatch Soldier's pretty good against Rift Thane, so we'll just go ahead and
Awaiting orders.
It's
do
nothing
that.
personal.
Our opponent has Mighty Ally. You know, for some reason I knew that it was going to be Mighty Ally.
Crumble.
I think we lay down Venom Tongue because we have to kill that. I mean, we could also lay down Mud Crab and Shield Mage, I guess. Oh, I guess we don't have Magic for Venom Tongue, so
We must break through their
It's
ranks.
nothing
yeah, that's what we're
personal.
doing.
The silent guard.
Alright, let's get a rune. Oh, you shield. Okay.
I like our arms.
There's Tier. So... Alright, Piercing Javelin. Good draw. Go ahead and just do this. We will keep... This is definitely more useful. So.
It's nothing personal.
You'll pay for this.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Noble Mud Crab. There's an Executioner. Okay.
Let's do this.
So we're just trying to play catch up, and it's not working out very well. Yeah, I think we just gotta do this. Not a real exciting use of U-Shield, but and we're not breaking a rune. Just
I have
wanna
no
try to stabilize
fear of
here.
you cowardly skeever.
Farewell.
and like I said, like I was saying, I mean, I prefer to get more value from our U-Shield, but gotta do what we gotta do. 6 Magicka. We gotta do something about that. So
Claws are sharp and
You'll pay
thirsty.
for this.
let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, we're not gonna swing again. We're taking a different tack.
We fight for all Skyrim.
All right.
Feel my wrath.
So I think this turn's a pretty clear Javelin. I mean, I wish I could get Grim Champion value there, but I can't risk letting that thing survive, so
The watch.
just throw that down over there. Oh, Golden Saint, okay. Well, we do have Troll value, or we can get Grim Champion value over here. Ooh, and we are gonna see, so we're breaking a rune when we do that, that's pretty sad. Yeah, so
Do not vex me.
A little distraction might prove useful.
we did not break a rune because I am terrible mathematician.
We'll hold, no matter
Ace
what.
March Crusader, okay. Well, it's gonna take both of those to get through our troll, and that's gonna leave us with a 5/5 over there. We're just going to town now.
Behold my power.
We need to make this game over. We'll just split up our team a little bit.
I have no fear of you
Again,
cowardly skeever.
putting a guard in front of those creatures to help beef up our Grim Champion. I mean, it was a good plan. It really was.
Their defenses will crumble.
Okay. So we're actually in a pretty precarious position. We have 13, but this could go real wrong. Alright.
Behold my power.
Hey, victory. Okay. Sorry about that, Rune Slayer. It's 11-11-16 today. 11-11. I like numbers like that.
Choose your reward.
Okay, Gloomwraith. We're not really a Gloomwraith deck. Watch Commander, not really. I mean, we have some guard creatures. I guess we could get some value out of Watch Commander. Let's take a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the U-Shield. 5, 6. Yeah, that's a lot of guard creatures. 7 North Point Captain. But that's such a greedy card. I think we gotta go 5th Legion Trainer, just given what we know about solo arena. So we're going against the monk now. If we lose this one, we're going directly to Spellsword. If we win, we're going back to our one loss. Brother Swiftstance is our opponent.
These gladiators.
When you summon a creature here, a random friendly creature gets +1/+1. Alright, so we want cheap creatures, because our opponent is undoubtedly going to have a hand full of zero-cost goblins.
We are ready for anything.
Again, Sapper doing a lot of work.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, so we want to get the buff. Yeah, this is
We
looking
must
good.
break through their ranks.
Okay, so I think we just pass.
I hear and obey.
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
These are Khajiit streets.
Alright, that's a little more frightening. Now with 4 attack over there. Little
Awaiting your
concern.
command.
And it buffed that. Alright, well.
You'll pay for this.
It's nothing personal.
You'll pay for this.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Our friendly neighborhood. Ooh, did not see that coming. And with 7 power over there. Oh, we can't piercing javelin that, can we? Let's go ahead and
Training.
hopefully buff one of those.
It's
Okay.
time.
Nothing personal.
Alright, so we're ahead on life, slightly ahead on board, no longer ahead on board.
There is a toll for this
There's a
road.
highwayman. Not looking to let that thing live. It's a pretty... I mean, this is a pilfer deck, right? So, like, we need to save our piercing javelin for Master of Thieves. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go ahead and lay down a mammoth.
Claws out.
Right, I didn't see that coming either. I'm not sure what's happening here. Your guess is as good as mine, I suppose. So we just kill that, right? There's no way we're gonna have to survive. We'll play a Venom Tone, get ourselves a 2/5 with lethal. Okay, he's got.
They make it too easy.
Okay, so do we get greedy here? I think we definitely get greedy. We'll lay down our Deathlord last. Not really keen on getting my Deathlord beefed up. And now actually we will swing at that, since that got up to 6 toughness. Pretty good Murkwater Witch draw. But actually, if we can put our opponent in a top deck and they ever don't draw a creature,
The moons give this one strength.
our Deathlord could see some play. Ooh, and this is a lot of value right here too.
You're with me, soldier.
I await your command.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that just to keep our mammoth. I'm sorry, our guard creature alive, and we are unfortunately breaking it. So probably
You
has a
have been
creature now.
warned.
Hive defender. Okay, we got our mammoth for that.
Khajiit is
Oof,
a 5-clawed killer.
mammoth. I'm sorry, the hive defender getting buffs for days.
No mercy. Soldiers, report.
Your orders.
See if we can't get a buff on that. We can't. I think we're gonna actually just ditch our Deathlord.
Burn it all.
Try again to get a buff there. It didn't happen. It's all right though. We're ahead on life. And, this gets to attack again, but that doesn't seem that great.
Time to finish.
Yeah.
There is a toll for this road.
Highwayman. Okay, that's a bit of a bummer, but I think we're slow. Ooh, this seems dumb.
I hear and obey.
No prisoner.
Yeah, all right.
Into the breach.
Let's see what happens when we drop the Bone Colossus over here. Okay, so everybody got one buff. Okay.
The moons give this
Right,
one
descended
strength.
Alkosh. Well, that was pretty anticlimactic. Alright, Mudcrab, can you do some work with one of these guys? Thank you.
No
We're just gonna go for it.
I hear and obey.
You know, at 35 life, we have no reach, of course, because we're playing Spellsword, but
The moons give this one
Alkosh, I
strength.
mean, we got lethal. Unless you can
Khajiit
remove
is a
something.
5-clawed
Alright, so,
killer.
Brother Swiftstance, I will see you later. And we're actually definitely not dropping the Tiger because it might screw up our combat here. Alright. You know, if I had so in between the after I recorded the solo arena run a couple weeks ago, I had such a good time. I actually did one again because before that, the last time I had played it was when.
Go
Ooh,
the
hold on.
spoils.
Oh man, these are all hysterical. Wabajack's the funniest by a million miles. So the pick is Blood Magic Lord, maybe Dawnbreaker. But we're going to take Wabajack because it should make for some interesting plays. But I was saying, I actually played another one, and before I had recorded that video, I hadn't played for like 2 months since the last time I recorded a solo arena run.
Another step closer
I just
to ultimate glory.
wasn't into it, but I've really had a good time with solo arena recently. So I'm going to have to take back some of the things I said about how not fun it is, because a lot of the time, you know, I'm playing cards I would never play. There are lanes I'd never experience, interactions I wouldn't get to get a tool around with, and it's a lot of fun. It's something that Elder Scrolls Legends has, no other game has like this. That is really amazing. So, kudos to the Direwolf folks for putting this together. So we're gonna have one more chance to beat this before we have to hop over to our date with Destiny over at Spellsword City. And we're going to see what happens here. Alright, Smith. We each have our friends. And, I'm tempted to keep you shield, actually. But I think I gotta throw it back. That would be pretty irresponsible. Again with the Sapper. I know we have like 2 of these, but it's doing a lot of good work. No turn 2 play, though, is gonna be pretty
By dawn and dusk,
pretty
I
brutal.
move
This
as
actually
a
seems to...
shadow.
This is exactly what happened last time, isn't it? At least this time we have scouting patrol.
Soldiers report.
It's nothing.
Still, I'm a
Your
little...
orders.
How dumb is the AI? Should we risk it? Yeah.
It's like you're not trying.
Because if they just, you know, go face, you know, profit, right?
Feel my sting.
Yeah, awesome. And we can develop our highwayman. We will break a rune
Into the
from our
breach.
opponent.
It's nothing first. Acknowledge.
It's like you're not trying.
And then we're just gonna
There is a toll
get our
for
card
this
drawn
road.
kitty. Hey kitty. Onto the battlefield. Opponent has no play. Maybe they have a handful of equipment.
Claws out.
We will draw first. And develop mud crab and mammoth, looks like.
It's nothing first.
It's like you're not trying.
Into the breach.
Yeah. Trying to divert, you know, spread our good threats out into different
I
lanes.
keep
It's
a
obviously
spare
weak to
blade in my
Firestorm, but I don't think the Smith is on Firestorm.
A strong arm is
10
what you
cards
need.
in hand. You know, ignoring this sort of thing is what got us in trouble last time. Oh my god. An 11-8. So yeah. Why are you doing this to me?
It's nothing first. I hear and obey.
Alright.
It's like you're not trying.
I throw that Templar down, try to knock that thing off. If he has another equipment though, we're just screwed. Wow. Okay, he's gonna hit us for 18, so we need that piercing javelin, and we need it now. Making 4 runes. Wow. Okay. That is freaking brutal, and it has breakthrough, so we're actually just dead. I'm trying to think, 'cause we're gonna gain 5 life, and then we put a 7 toughness creature down. Alternatively, we lay this down, so this is gonna represent 10 that we're not taking. We're gonna go to 2, so we would have to kill this. That would let us develop something else, though. But that's a huge risk, because any additional equipment, and we're just screwed.
The watch is mine.
Yep. Man. So we have to remove this, right? Oh, I should have put that on here. That's a big mistake.
It's nothing personal.
Into the breach.
Alright.
We dance in the flames.
I keep a spare
got
blade
it.
in my boot.
Oh no! God, that's dumb. Alright. So, we screwed up, but it wasn't enough to cause us to lose. We lost on natural. Okay, so we're 2 losses in, both against this guy, actually. So it is time for our Spellsword on Spellsword combat. Supreme Commander is a guard-filled deck, if I remember from last week. What kind of special lanes? At the end of your opponent's turn, a random creature switches lanes. At the end of your opponent's turn, a random creature switches lanes. Okay, so we're just rolling dice. 2 mammoths seems awesome. This actually seems like it might hurt his guard-filled deck. You know, make it more difficult for him to stabilize. But not having a 2-drop is, of course, pretty bad for us. Alright, we're just going to get that young mammoth into play. So that should move over here, right? Yeah, alright. I can dig it. We're just going to play another mammoth. Save our elixir charges for something more useful.
I live to serve.
Now, if these end up in the same lane, I'm looking forward to Aerostorming. I think Aerostorm is still pretty good right here. I will, however, also U-shield one of these guys. And, ooh, right into the prophecy. Okay. Is it a lurking mummy? Ooh, another midnight sweep. That's not so bad, actually. This could still work out for us. Ooh, there's the piercing javelin. Break a rune, give us something good, please. Thank you. Sapper, not great. Might get some value off our Illusionist now, looks like. Yeah, so let's just...
A little distraction might prove useful.
Let's just
We
do
are ready
this.
for anything.
End of the road.
See what our opponent's getting into. Lurking mummy. Okay, we want that to move over there. Oh no, that's the exact opposite of what we wanted to have happen. I'm just gonna play Cinch Tiger and pass the turn, actually. Oh no.
End of the road.
That's worst case scenario.
You won't escape alive.
Alright, another Fire Defender. We might have pulled the trigger too soon on Aerostorm, and this seems rigged to me. I'm not, I call shenanigans.
Behold my power.
Yeah, either way though, we're pretty good. Just develop our troll. Another Edict of Azura, okay.
The waters of life.
I'm less amused at this point than I was a minute ago. That's actually great. Oh. Screwing up our shenanigans. Huh. Yeah, let's just go for it.
It's nothing personal.
This mammoth, or these
Behold my
armaments kind of changed what I think is... Kind of changed what I think about what's happening here.
We must break through their ranks.
This day shall be auspicious.
Looks pretty good. Dark Harvester, okay.
The waters of
Tree
life.
Minder, alright. Yep. And,
Behold my power.
Oh, so close to just killing him. Does he know what we're up to? Apparently he does. Well,
It's nothing personal.
I hear and obey.
Pay for this.
I think we're gonna be okay though. Yeah, that was a misplay. I should have played that first. Right. And Edict of Azura. Now you decide to start start trading. Alright, so we have another shot at lethal here if we don't get any shenanigans. Awesome. Our mascot, the imprisoned Death Lord, will come on down real quick. Ooh, it's a skeleton. Let's go ahead and give it the honor it deserves. Beat that up to an 8-8. And then kill our opponent. Okay, so we have one more shot at the Smith, the Battlemage deck that's been wrecking our face. Maybe we can get one of those equipment stealing Khajiit real quick.
Which will the challenger pick?
No, those are not equipment stealing Khajiit. Haunting Spirit's the best card for this setting, I think. Although Golden Saint, I mean, we're not going to get to Golden Saint Magicka. So we're going to take the Haunting Spirit. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, Smith, it's me, Neo, and I'm here to kick your ass out of the Matrix. I'm sorry. I say some lame things, and that was pretty bad even for me. Alright, we each got our friends. He goes first. Oh, I go first. And we're gonna throw all that back. Oh, we didn't get a sapper. We did get a Wabajack though, so at least we'll go out in style. And you know we can Wabajack an 11-18 or whatever the hell he creates too. So our Warden's not at its best here because you can just slap equipment on that, but no, he silenced it. That sucks.
It's like you're not trying.
Anything we can play this turn would be fantastic. Alright, well, you're a little late, Sapper, but
We are ready for anything.
Like you're not trying.
apology accepted. Oh man.
It's like you're not trying.
Man, oh man. So I guess it's North Point Captain. But ooh, yeah, we gotta
It's
go
nothing
face.
personal.
It's like you're not trying. You're with
Okay.
me, so
I await
So
your command.
we're playing Wabajack next turn.
like you're not trying. I ride like the wind.
Yeah, alright.
Into the fray.
Okay. We're gonna Wabajack this thing. Because style points. Alright, let's do this. That sucks.
No mercy.
Alrighty.
It's nothing
We just
personal.
gotta keep going.
You're not trying.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna Wabajack that thing next.
Blood and fate.
Piercing Javelin?
By
Alright.
bright blade.
By dawn and dusk, I move as a shadow.
It's not. This isn't all bad. I mean, it is, but it's not. So what's the better play, right? Like, do we Wabajack this, or do we Wabajack this? Right? I mean,
It's nothing personal.
I think I'm pretty sure we Wabajack this. All right.
Now I'm angry.
Training is over.
Awaiting
It's time
orders.
to act.
We are ready for anything.
It's like you're not trying.
So are we dead?
Blood and fate.
Maybe.
Strong arm is what you need.
Maybe we're dead.
Let me kill for you.
All right, Reeve. Hold your horses. All right. So we only have 7 on board, so we're not winning that way. None of this is it's gonna do anything.
You can't defeat me.
So let's just Wabajack. Oh my god. Hell
It's
yeah.
nothing personal.
Okay.
Not trying.
To win next turn, I think this puts the most damage on the board. So. Alright, Wabajack. Can you beef that creature up to enormous
I keep a
enormous
spare blade in my
proportions
boot.
and then silence our Manticora? That is the question now. Yep,
Give me a blade and a soft throat.
it's looking good. Bone bow? Nope. Just don't play bone bow. Rah. Okay. Well, let's gain on
It's
life
nothing
first.
personal.
And then let's just go for it. Here we go. Alright.
It's like you're not
Well,
trying.
sorry, Smith. Our Wabajack prevailed. We are now on our way to the finals, which is super exciting. Spellsword Week deserves the proper send-off, so.
To the victor, go.
You know what I just realized, too? The card that steals equipment is green. We're not playing a green deck. It's midnight. Like, I guess that's really my only explanation for that. Yeah, that's tough. Midnight Sweep's a lot of value. Well, we got quite a few drain creatures, which make Dreg Shell armor pretty good. Yeah, we'll take Dreg Shell armor. We got one shot at this. Let's go all in. Playing against an archer. Hopefully we can get some value out of our
Step closer to ultimate glory.
trio of sappers. Get one of those in our starting hand. Make things start
Today's
right.
champion is
Your
renowned
opponent's
for
creatures
hitting
unusually strong.
especially hard.
What does that mean?
This could get ugly, citizens.
Yeah, we'll keep all these. Creatures have +1/+0. Crap. Well, here we go.
We are ready for anything.
If I fall, the
Oh,
hist will betray.
crap.
It's nothing personal.
You got crushing blow for this? I wouldn't do this. I would not make this play against a
The
human
forest
being.
is my strength and my courage.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna last long here, guys. Can I destroy this? Well, we'll get to that in a second.
My claws are sharp and thirsty.
My arrows shall fly true.
Yeah, sharpshooter scout, okay.
Chaos take you.
Awesome. That's
Teach
the
you to
move
mess
we
with
wanted
me.
there. I really wonder if I can destroy that. Oh, damn.
Do not vex me.
Wow, Oh, no, now I'm getting punished for my recklessness.
If I fall, the hist will betray.
Well, we're about to lose our board. But we learned something. There's always that.
Fire!
If you just send all that stuff face, I'm cool. Yeah. I actually kind of want this in my hand. But I
A
think
little
we're gonna
distraction
play it.
might prove useful.
Alright. So let's do this.
Do not vex me.
Let's do this.
Behold my power.
This archer, so we gotta worry about Leaf Lurker, which I really don't want to have happen to that if I swing into there. Leaf Lurker and finish off.
I'm ready for anything.
Battle Rage Orkin to finish off, maybe? Or are you just throwing all your stuff at
The forest is my strength and my courage.
I feel like you should have put that over there, but I'll take it.
I hear and obey.
Yeah, we're just
Behold my
We're just
power.
all in here. Let's see what our opponent grabs. We can refuel this lane if
If I
something terrible
fall,
happens.
the hist will betray.
Alright, so sweet. We can just do this, this, and I guess this makes the most sense magical-wise. Alright, Territory Viper's gonna kind of screw things up for us.
Teach you to mess with me.
We hold that.
The Night Mother will guide us.
Unglem. A little too late, my friend. A little too late. And no plays from our opponent. So, we're gonna swing, and wow. Okay, so we won. Another... Did we win? I can't even click that thing.
Let me lighten
Another excellent 9-win run. So the last 3 runs I've had in Solo Arena Rank 1 have been 9 wins. It's pretty fun. Let's get our rewards. Last 2 have been on camera. Actually, the last 3 on camera have been 9 wins too. It's definitely a good... I mean, if you can hit 9 wins every time, it's not a bad way to do things. This whole thing took maybe an hour. And I took a break in the middle to
A dramatic finish deserves
lay out clothes
to
for
be
work tomorrow.
rewarded.
Alright. So we got 80 gold, pack, a Tazcad. Holy crap, because Tazcad's about to get nerfed. I already have one, and I'm going to hold on to that to disenchant it. This is a good day. Alright, let's get these opened up real quick. All in all, I think this is the perfect way to end Spellsword week. Forsworn Guide's a card to watch out for. It's something I've thought about playing many times. Okay, it's a little greedy to hope for another legendary, but I am hoping for cards that are getting nerfed so that I can disenchant them, soul trap them, full value. Alright, cool. Well, hey, thank you so much for joining me for Spellsword Week. This has been a lot of fun. It was a fun challenge for me because it let me, it made me do things that I wasn't thinking about doing otherwise, and I had a great experience. I had this has been one of the most fun weeks I've had playing this game in a long time. And don't get me wrong, I love playing this game, but I usually only play like 5, 6, 7 games a day, if I play. So the fact that I've been playing for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours every day this week is the result of this Spellsword week thing we had going on, and all the experimentation that I was doing, and it's been a lot of fun. So thanks again for joining me for this this adventure. I will see you tomorrow, Sunday, for the new episode of From Loser to Legend, and I hope to see you all on the ladder. Have a good day. Bye-bye.